Alone, but never empty. I wake up with the quiet before the city breathes. No weight of expectation, just space inside of me. The mirror doesn't ask me to pretend or to perform. It only shows a man who stayed when comfort was withdrawn. I learned to walk without an echo, to sit with my own name, to feel complete in solitude, without applause or fame. Alone, but never empty. There's a fire in the calm. Every silence holds a lesson. Every breath restores my form. No crowd defines my value. No absence breaks my core. I'm alone, but never empty. I've been here before. The nights were long and honest. No one to impress. Every fear came forward, and I answered with progress. I didn't numb the feeling, I didn't rush the pain. I let it shape my focus, let it discipline my aim, while others filled the silence with noise they couldn't face. I stayed still long enough to recognize my place. I found peace in unanswered thoughts, strength in letting be. Not every door needs opening, not every truth needs speed. Alone, but never empty. My mind is sharp and wide. I built a steady rhythm where doubt once tried to hide. No need to chase belonging, no hunger for control. I'm alone, but never empty. I am whole. I'm alone. I am home. I learned the art of waiting, of standing without fear, of trusting quiet moments when nothing else is near. The world may call it loneliness, I call it sacred ground. A space where I was shaped when no one else was around. Now I move through crowded rooms with calm behind my eyes, because I know what silence taught, and I don't compromise. Alone, but never empty. There's depth in being still. I carry quiet confidence, a sharp and steady will. No pressure to be louder, no need to be seen. I'm alone, but never empty. I've learned what that means. Stillness gave me vision, time gave me control. I didn't lose myself alone. I finally became whole. Alone, but never empty. Loneliness polished my soul. I didn't fall into the quiet. I chose to stay when doors were closed. No witness to my evening, no echo when I spoke. The hours stretched like open space, uncomfortable and slow. But in that space I met myself in ways I didn't know. Loneliness polished my soul, not gently but with care. It wore away the restless parts that didn't need to be there. No applause, no approval, just pressure doing its role. Loneliness polished my soul. I faced the thoughts I used to avoid, the questions without a form. I learned to sit with uncertainty until it felt like calm. There was no one to distract me, no hand to pull me through. Every weakness asked for honesty, and honesty grew. The silence didn't flatter me, it showed me where I bent, where I mistook distraction for strength I never meant. But it also showed endurance, the patience I could trust, a quiet will that didn't break when comfort turned to dust. Loneliness polished my soul like stone shaped over time. Every rough edge taught me depth, every pause refined. I stopped demanding answers, I stopped rushing control. Loneliness polished my soul. I learned the weight of chosen words, the value of restraint, that not reacting is a skill and stillness isn't faint. I learned to move without display, to stand without a crowd, to feel complete without a sound or being pointed out. The nights were long but honest, they asked me who I was without the roles I used to wear, without external cause. And what remained was quieter but stronger than before. A man aligned from inside out, not chasing something more. Loneliness polished my soul, not cold but deeply clear. It taught me how to carry weight without becoming fear. I didn't lose my human side, I learned to make it whole. Loneliness polished my soul. Now when I walk through louder days, I don't feel incomplete. I've learned that depth is built alone before it meets the street. What shaped me wasn't isolation, but how I chose to stay and listen when the world fell quiet and nothing led the way. Loneliness polished my soul. He doesn't rush to fill the room, he doesn't fight for space. His presence settles softly, like time that knows its place. He learned early in the stillness that volume isn't power, that strength is built in silent hours, not in the need to tower. A gentleman shaped by quiet carries calm within his tone. He listens more than he declares and stands secure alone. No need to dominate the moment, no hunger to be seen. A gentleman shaped by quiet moves clean. He watched the world from patient eyes, let patterns rise and fade. He learned restraint before reaction and the value of delay. Where others chase reflection and inattention and display, he refined his inner compass and let distractions fall away. He chose discipline over noise, depth over applause. He learned that dignity is formed without external cause. A gentleman shaped by quiet is steady under strain. He doesn't borrow confidence or lean on outward gain. His words are few but weighted, each silence holds intent. A gentleman shaped by quiet is present. He carries storms without display, endowed without complaint. He's faced the weight of solitude and learned to self-contain. There's no bitterness in his step, no need to keep a score. He understands that power grows where ego flows no more. He doesn't hurry understanding, he allows truth to unfold. He trusts the pace of inner work and the patience it demands to hold. A gentleman shaped by quiet walks calm through louder days, because he knows what shaped his core. When nothing led the way, no fear of being overlooked, no need to prove his art. A gentleman shaped by quiet has heart. What formed him wasn't isolation, but intention in the still. Choosing presence over chaos, choosing focus over thrill. He speaks when words can carry weight, he pauses when they can't. He's learned that silence isn't absence, it's discipline command. A gentleman shaped by quiet is not withdrawn or cold. He simply learned that clarity doesn't need to be sold. What defines him isn't volume or a momentary spark. The gentleman shaped by quiet left his mark. A gentleman shaped by quiet has heart. Nothing spoke, I understood everything. The room was still, no signal given, no answers waiting in the air. No voice arrived to guide my steps, just quiet teaching me to stare. I waited without reaching out, without demanding something more. The silence held no promises, yet showed me what I'm here for. Nothing spoke, I understood everything, not in words, but in weight. In the pause between each breath, in the patience I learned to create. No instruction, no direction, just awareness opening wide. Nothing spoke, I understood everything from the inside. I stopped searching for explanations, stopped asking time to hurry on. I let the moment stay unfinished, and something deeper carried on. The absence was an empty space, it was full of subtle truth. It asked me to observe, not fix, to listen without proof. I saw the patterns I've been chasing, the habits built on urgency. I saw how often I confused motion with necessity. Nothing spoke, I understood everything when I stopped trying to know, when I allowed the quiet moment to simply be what it showed. No force, no mental struggle, no need to rearrange. Nothing spoke, I understood everything, and I changed. The nights were slow and unadorned, no comfort layered on the dark. But in that stillness I discovered where intention leaves its mark. I learned that clarity doesn't shout, it doesn't rush or compete. It waits until the mind grows calm and the heart can finally meet. I didn't conquer every fear, I didn't silence doubt. I learned to let them pass through me without acting them out. Nothing spoke, I understood everything, that control is not command, that strength lives in acceptance and knowing where to stand. No reaction became freedom, no answer became trust. Nothing spoke, I understood everything because I must. Now when the world demands response and urgency fills the room, I remember what the quiet taught, and I don't rush to move. I carry stillness in my chest like something tried and true, a grounded sense of inner sight that noise can't push me through. Nah, nothing spoke, I understood everything, not all at once but slow. It came through patient presence, through letting moments go. What revealed itself was never loud, it never asked for credit. Nothing spoke, I understood everything, and I let it. Nothing spoke.
When isolation became strength,
I didn't plan to walk alone. It wasn't part of any dream, but distance grew around my days and slowly changed what things would mean. At first the silence felt too wide, like something missing from my life. But time revealed another truth hidden beneath the quiet nights. When isolation became strength, I stopped asking to belong. I learned to hear my inner voice and trust where it was leading on. No audience, no approval, just patience taking shape. When isolation became strength, I changed. The empty hours asked for courage, no comfort to lean on. Every choice became my own, every reason carried on. I faced habits built on noise, distraction dressed as ease, and learned the cost of borrowed calm that never brought me peace. The stillness didn't give me answers, it gave me room to see what stayed when nothing filled the space, and what remained in me. When isolation became strength, I learned the art of staying still, of letting discomfort teach me more than comfort ever will. No rush to fill the silence, no fear of open space. When isolation became strength, I found my pace. The nights were long and unprotected, no one watching over me. But in that freedom I discovered who I was choosing to be. I learned that focus grows in quiet, that clarity needs time, that discipline is built in moments without a finish line. What I carry now is subtle but steady, and the line to come, resilience in my chest, a sharpened, patient mind. When isolation became strength, I stopped resisting who I am. I learned to trust the inner work that no one else could plan. No need to prove endurance, no need to explain. When isolation became strength, I remain. Now when the world feels loud and fast and pulls me every way, I stand unmoved by surface waves, anchored where I stay. I don't fear being alone again. I know what it can build. Isolation didn't weaken me, it taught me how to stand still. When isolation became strength, it wasn't overnight. It grew through silent discipline and countless quiet nights. What shaped me wasn't distance or absence in my days. When isolation became strength, I was remade. When isolation became strength, still nights, strong thoughts. The city slows, the lights grow thin, the night arrives without a sound. No one calling out my name, just quiet settling around. Still nights don't rush the truth, they let it rise on its own. When movement fades and noise retreats, the mind is left alone. I learned to sit with open questions, to let the silence speak, to face the thoughts I used to outrun until they made me complete. Still nights, strong thoughts, they don't shout, they stay. They shape the way I see myself. When the world falls away, no escape, no disguise, just clarity slowly caught. Still nights. The hours stretch without distraction, no screen to pull me through. Every idea stands exposed, every feeling speaks the truth. I don't fear the weight of thinking, I don't fear the pause, because strength is built in moments without external cause. The quiet sharpens every detail, every choice, every line. I see the patterns of my life when nothing fills the time. I don't chase comfort in the dark, I let discomfort teach. There's wisdom hiding in restraint and depths within the reach. Still nights, strong thought forging calm and strain. They don't break under pressure, they learn how to remain. No impulse leads my steps, no fear decides my plot. Still nights. I learned that power isn't loud, it doesn't need a crowd. It grows when nothing interrupts, and discipline is found. The mind becomes a steady place when given space to breathe. Not ruled by urgency, not pulled by every need. Some nights felt endless heavy, but honest to the core. They asked me what I stand for and who I'm living for, and what emerged was quieter, but grounded, clear and whole. A man shaped by reflection, not by loss of control. Still nights, strong thoughts, they walk with me by day. A calm awareness in my chest that noise can't take away. I don't fear the empty hours, I don't fight what they brought. Still nights, strong thoughts. What steadies me was never speed or answers quickly bought. I grew where time slowed down and thinking wasn't fault. The night gave me no promises, just space to see it through. Still nights made my thoughts strong and my direction true. Still nights. Still nights. Still nights. I learned power in silence. I used to think that strength was sound, a louder voice, a faster move. But silence waited patiently and showed me something true. When words fell short and lights went low, I stayed instead of running on. I listened to the space between, when
nothing needed to be done. I learned power in silence, not by force but by control, by knowing when to hold my ground and when to let things go. No reaction, no display, just presence fully grown. I learned power in silence on my own. The quiet didn't flatter me, it asked for honesty. It stripped away the practice line and left what's really me. Every impulse slowed its pace, every fear was seen. I didn't fight what surfaced there, I watched until it eased. There were nights that tested patience, moments sharp and bare, but I found balance in restraint and clarity and care. I learned power in silence, in choosing not to speak, in letting moments pass me by instead of feeling weak. No need to prove my strength, no words to overstate. I learned power in silence, by how long I could wait. The stillness taught me discipline, to act with steady aim, to separate what matters most from noise that looks the same. I stopped explaining every step, stopped asking to be known. I trusted what was being built where nothing else was shown. The world may ask for instant truth, for answers on demand, but I respond from deeper ground that silence helped me understand. I learned power in silence, where focus learned to stay, where I didn't rush to fix the dark, but let it show the way. No chaos in my choices, no fear behind my heart. I learned power in silence, and it shaped my heart. Now when the pressure fills the room and voices start to rise, I carry something steady that lives behind my eyes. I speak when meaning calls me forward, I pause when words would fall, because I know the weight of quiet and I don't fear it at all. I learned power in silence, not empty, not alone. It gave me depth, direction, and a strength I call my own. I learned power in silence. From solitude I rose, I stepped away from borrowed voices, from crowded thoughts that were my own. I needed space to hear the truth that only grows when you're alone. The days felt long without distraction, the nights revealed what I had missed. Every silence asked a question, every stillness did insist. From solitude I rose, not suddenly, not loud, but slowly like the morning light that lives without a sound. No witness to the process, no applause when it began. From solitude I rose a man. I faced the parts I used to avoid, the habits shaped by fear. I learned to sit with uncertainty until it felt sincere. There was no one there to save me, no hand to pull me through. Every choice became intention, every step became true. The quiet didn't offer comfort, it offered something strong. A mirror free of distortion, where I could see what belonged. From solitude I rose with patience as my guide. I stopped demanding answers and learned to trust inside. No rush to prove resilience, no need to be exposed. From solitude I rose. I learned that growth is often silent, unnoticed in its form. That strength is built in unseen hours, long before it's worn. I learned that standing still is action, that waiting holds its own. That clarity arrives in time, when focus is grown. The nights were heavy, honest, but they sharpened how I see. They stripped away distraction and returned me back to me. From solitude I rose, not untouched but aligned, carrying quiet confidence in a disciplined mind. No fear of empty moments, no need for outward shows. From solitude I rose. Now when the world feels restless and calls me to react, I move from something deeper, from a sinner I don't lack. I don't fear returning inward, I know what it can build. Solitude didn't weaken me, it taught me how to be still. What shaped me wasn't absence or time spent on my own. It was how I listened closely when everything was gone. From solitude I rose. I walk the rooms with empty chairs, lights low, questions in the air. No voices telling me what to be, just my thoughts staring back at me. The world was loud, so I stepped away, not out of fear, but to hear myself say what matters when the noise is gone, who I am when I stand alone. Silence made me sharp, cut away what wasn't real in the quiet dark. I learned how strength should feel, no applause, no disguise, just truth looking through my eyes. Silence made me sharp. Midnight clock, slow ticking time. Every doubt fell in line. I faced the weight I used to flee, turned it into clarity. I stopped chasing borrowed light, stopped running from the night. Found direction in still air, built my spine from self-repair. I listened to the ache inside, not to break but to refine. Every scar became a sign, pointing me to discipline. Silence made me sharp, like steel cooled in the dark. Every lonely spark left a permanent mark. No crown, no stage, no artifice, just patience turning into confidence. Silence made me sharp. To sit with unanswered things, to let uncertainty teach me strength. Not every battle needs a sound, not every truth is quickly found. While others drowned in endless noise, I learn restraint, I learn poise, I measure words, I measure trust. I learn when silence speaks enough. Now I move calm through crowded days, unshaken by the world's displays, because I know where I belong. I was trained where it was calm. Silence made me sharp, not cold but deeply where I carry my scars like symbols of repair. No need to prove, no need to shout, I know what I'm about. Silence made me sharp. Still waters shape my mind, still nights refine my sight. What I became was never loud, it was built where no one was around. Silence made me sharp. Step back from the constant sound, from voices pulling every way. I need a space to hear my own, to let my thoughts finally stay. The world kept moving loud and fast, but I chose depth instead of speed. I learned that growth requires silence to see what I truly need. Built in the absence of noise, where nothing asks me to perform. No pressure to explain my path, no image to conform. I shape myself in quiet hours, when no one kept a score. Built in the absence of noise, I became more. The stillness didn't offer comfort, it offered something real. It held a mirror to my mind and showed me what I feel. I faced distraction and desire, the urge to fill the space, but I stayed present long enough to let it lose its place. No applause guided my decisions, no crowd to keep me brave. I learned the strength of inner ground, unrestrained. I learned that clarity is earned, not borrowed or explained. No rush to be impressive, no need to make a pose. Built in the absence of noise, I learned to grow. My thoughts without attachment, let them rise and pass. I stop confusing urgency with things that truly last. I learned to trust the quiet work, the unseen daily frame, where discipline replaces impulse and focus sharpens aim. The world still calls for reaction, for instant loud replies, but I answer from a deeper place that silence clarified. Built in the absence of noise, not rigid but composed. I move with calm awareness now. No fear of empty moments, no need to overboast. Built in the absence of noise. What shaped me wasn't isolation, but intention in the still. Choosing presence over motion, choosing depth over thrill. I didn't vanish in the quiet, I wasn't lost in stone. I was built where nothing shouted, and where everything was real. But in the absence of noise, I learned to go. Hey, I learned to go. Yeah, built in the absence of noise. I move through days with measured steps, not rushed by what the moment brings. I've learned the strength of holding still when everything is pulling me. The noise no longer shapes my thoughts, the chaos doesn't steal my hand. I built a center deep inside where I can always stand. A calm mind, unshaken heart, not untouched but aware. I feel the weight, I feel the rise, but I don't live there. No storm decides my inner ground, no fear defines my heart. I walk steady through it all, calm mind, unshaken heart. I face the hours that test resolve, when doubt speaks louder than belief. I didn't silence what I felt, I listened close and stayed with it. I learned that peace is not escape, it's presence under pressure's weight. A choice to breathe, to hold the line, and answer slow instead of late. The nights taught me restraint and depth, the quiet shaped my view. I stopped demanding certainty and learned to move with what is true. A calm mind, unshaken heart, built over patient time. Not forged in moments seeking ease, but where I train my mind. No impulse rules my every step, no wound remains the start. I live a line, I stand composed, calm mind, unshaken heart.
watch my thoughts like passing clouds. I let them come, I let them go. They don't decide the man I am, they simply pass me slow. I don't deny the human weight, I don't pretend I'm untouched. I simply choose what I respond to, and that has been enough. The world may push, may test my ground, may ask me to react, but I've learned the strength of silence and the power of holding back. A calm mind, unshaken heart, no need to prove or fight. I carry clarity within, through pressure and through night. No rush to conquer every fear, no need to play a part. I meet the world the way I am, calm mind, unshaken heart. What steadies me is not control, but trust in what I've grown. A discipline that lives inside, where nothing stands alone. I wasn't shaped by perfect days, but by how I chose to start. I learned to live with open eyes, calm mind, unshaken heart. The man I met in solitude, I stepped away from borrowed noise, from crowded rooms and restless days. I didn't leave to disappear, I left to finally stay. The silence didn't greet me warm, it didn't promise ease. It asked me to slow down my pace and listen honestly. That's where I met a quieter man, no image, no display, not shaped by trends or passing eyes, just steady in his way. The man I met in solitude was calm but not withdrawn. He carried weight in every word and moved with quiet form. No need to dominate the room, no hunger to be seen. The man I met in solitude was real, and that changed everything. He showed me where I overreached, where pride had led the way, where I mistook reaction for strength I couldn't sustain. He didn't speak in comfort line, he didn't soften truth. He taught me patience through restraint and power through control. In empty hours and silent night, I learned to sit and stay, to let discomfort lose its grip instead of pushing it away. The man I met in solitude didn't rush, didn't hide. He stood with questions unresolved and clarity inside. He didn't need an audience to validate his ground. The man I met in solitude was built where no one else was around. I watched my thoughts without escape, let every story fall. I learned that not reacting fast is strength beyond it all. There was no drama in his tone, no bitterness, no blame, just measured breath and sharpened sight, and discipline in frame. Now when the world demands a fate, or asks me who I am, I answer from that quiet place where I first learned to stand. The man I met in solitude still walks beside my days. He reminds me who I am becoming, not who I used to play. What shaped me wasn't noise or praise, or moments brightly so. The man I met in solitude taught me how to be whole. I didn't lose myself alone. I finally came to see the strongest version of my life was waiting quietly for me. The man I met in solitude. The man I met in solitude. The door is closed, the world stays out. No voices pulling me around, just steady breath and subtle truth, waiting patiently to surface now. The light is low, the room is still. No rush to prove, no urge to fill the space with noise I don't require. I let the quiet do its work. I learned that answers don't arrive when everything is loud. They grow slowly in the dark where patience is allowed. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms where nothing has to shine, where thoughts are faced without escape and time is treated kind. No audience, no disguise, just lessons taking root. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms and changes you. I sat with doubts I used to hide, let questions stay unsimplified. I didn't run from what felt hard, I stayed until it clarified. The silence was an empty space, it held a different weight. It taught me how to separate what matters from the noise I chase. No shortcuts in these quiet hours, no sudden sparks or scenes, just slow alignment of the mind and careful pruning of beliefs. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms where ego starts to fade, where listen replaces fear and strength is gently made. No rush to be understood, no hunger to be known. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms when you're alone. My thoughts without a fight, let them rise and let them pass. Found clarity in letting go of every mask I had a mask. The stillness showed me who I am without a role to play. A man defined by inner ground, not by what others say. When I walk through louder days, I carry something rare, a steady scent, a calm and clear, that noise can't interfere. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms, it doesn't shout or chase, it waits until you're still enough to finally hear its pace. No drama, no display, just truth that gently blooms. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms.
The world keeps moving fast outside, but I don't feel the race. I've learned the power of staying still, of giving depth this space. What shaped me wasn't what I said, or what I tried to prove. Wisdom grew where silence lived, and taught me how to move. Wisdom grows in quiet rooms.
No lies asking me to smile, no eyes waiting for a role. Just an honest moment standing still, with everything I hold. I used to wear what fit the room, say what kept me safe, but silence pulled me back inside and stripped away the face. No crowd, no mask, no script to read, just truth breathing quietly. I learned who I am when nothing's asked. No crowd, no mask. The quiet didn't flatter me, it showed me every flaw, but it didn't judge or turn away. It let me see it all. I sat with thoughts I used to dodge, let discomfort stay. I didn't rush to cover cracks, I let them show the way. Without a stage, without applause, I measured what was real, what stayed when all the noise was gone, what I could actually feel. No crowd, no mask, no borrowed voice. I learned the weight of my own choice. No need to perform, no need to ask. No crowd, no mask. I found strength in unseen hours, in mornings without sound, where discipline replaced distraction and focus settled down. I stopped chasing reflection in the eyes of passing faces. I learned identity is built in private, quiet places. The world can't keep its mirrors, its constant need to show. I've seen myself unfiltered, and that's the only proof I know. No crowd, no mask, no pressure to impress. I carry calm instead of noise, and clarity instead of stress. No fear of standing still, no need to multitask. I stand complete, no crowd, no mask. Now when I step into the world, I don't adjust my tone. I speak from something grounded that was shaped alone. Because I've met myself in quiet without a single witness near. And nothing breaks a man who's already faced himself right here. No crowd, no mask, no false disguise, just steady truth behind my eyes. What I became was never loud, it didn't need mask, it grew in silence, no crowd